Combinations.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. To the booth, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry here for Devontae Jack. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby in Miami Central. It's James Cook. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's David Collins on the stop. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
15 yards. That's good for Bills 1st down.
Play action. Here's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Zach his way through. A loss of 9.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 34.
On first and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal. Buffalo.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Gain on the play leads to second and goal at the Dolphins' 10-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. He'll try to run for it. Try to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
He'll try it now with Cook. Good blocking, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Devon Achane to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On first down, Leonard. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Saw throws like that on Saturdays in South Bend. The result, a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Check go.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate...
And he's into the end zone. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. Now it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Set to go now on first and 10. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on second down, it's Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. 15 yards through the air. First down, Buffalo.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Buffalo.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's a good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be second down. Allen going to throw again. That's complete. Oh, he doesn't clear away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Throw once more. Here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he will get into the end zone. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Well run with Achane. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Matt Milano there to stop him.
Bringing up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 37-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
12-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down
He
here...
works free. Right side. Past midfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
56, 56.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Here's Cook. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Allen now on second down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them. And we are tied. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Achane. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They're going to run at the match from OK State, Ollie Gordon. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second down and 8. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 37-yard line.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Wow, this from an even 70 yards away. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And the score remains level. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. A carry for Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is a great example of why teams continue to spend draft capital on interior defensive linemen. It's an investment that we see play out week in and week out across the NFL. Great example here.
That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they will finally run him down. Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Five wide. Half 10. Look out.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return is Achane. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Leonard. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the
That
play.
catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tag. 18. Bravo 80.
Here's Leonard now throwing on first and 10. That one complete to Ligeti. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing again is Leonard. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To throw once more, here's Leonard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. To the air once more, Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chain.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough position.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Start the drive, it's A-check. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Bison, 60 Bison. Check, hurt.
Once again, it's A-Chan. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll get this out wide. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
On first down, Leonard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Leonard to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw is Leonard. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Return, here comes Davis. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. It's slant into the hands of Shakir.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
319! Go!
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss with Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10. It's Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They face second down and 7. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's going to have the 1st down and more. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's the run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. Allen down to a knee, and that should do it. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.